Be a freak on purpose under the sheets. You know I'm lurking, you know me. Do you like what you see? Do you like what you see?
Welcome to the late night circus, where you could be a freak on purpose under the sheets. You know I'm lurking.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Corey Johnson, and welcome to Relationship Management. Today's topic is going to be about dead pussycat smells. Dead pussycat smells. A lot of ladies smell so very bad down there in the coochie cat. And these type of ladies are deadbeat women that have deadbeat personalities because they deadbeat characteristics. It matches with the funk of the sour vagina. You know how pussy be smelling all raggedy and foul, you know, whenever a woman is on her period. All of them are this exact same way. For a lot of you young men that are 18 years old that don't know enough shit to realize that these hoes be stinking down there in the vagina. You know, and you be thinking just because they got a beautiful, pretty looking face that the coochie cat smells good. But that's not factual, because all of these motherfuckers smell horrifying. Smell so very filthy down there. So very awful. It would scare the fuck out of you. If you used to go walk up to one of these stores and you smell that shit, it'll make you want to run. It's the worst smell you can ever experience. You know, you would think that you smelling a dead corpse or something. That's how bad these motherfuckers be smelling in their vaginas. You know, so I'm here today as your teacher. You know, to always remember this, that a lot of these ladies that think they're too much and be thinking that your shit won't stink. I'm here to open up man's mind, you understand, and his spiritual eyes to see beyond your vagina and your ass and then look inside of your soul and see how crooked your funky ass is. And if their personality stinks like the funk of their vagina, she's not the one for you. You failed her. You know, since ladies keep on failing men for stupid shit, such as we reaching out to you motherfuckers in email, letting you know we are in love with you and want to develop something special, and what you motherfuckers do is leave us on red. It's fuck all over us. You understand? Put us on a shit test just because we want fucking happiness. Seriously? That is really messed up. It really is. So I'm here today to teach you gentlemen that dead pussycat smells. It's a strong, foul, or dead, rotten, fishy, vaginal odor. Let me repeat that again. It's a strong, foul, or dead, rotten, fishy, vaginal odor. Dead, rotten, fishy, vaginal odor. Dead, rotten, fishy, vaginal odor. Alright? Often a sign of an underlying issue. Most commonly, bacterial vaginosis. Repeat it at me. Bacterial vaginosis. Bacterial vaginosis. Bacterial vaginosis. Bacterial vaginosis. Or you can call it BV short. Okay, for those that have a problem with hearing, the name of this topic is called dead pussycat smells. What? Dead pussycat smells. Dead pussycat smells. Dead pussycat smells. Alright? These smells frequently accompany symptoms like itching. They be scratching. You ever saw a woman scratching her vagina? That's because she got some crawling inside of that creepy little motherfucker. They be having all kind of smells in their coochie. They be having maggots in their pussies because they don't want to use no douche. A lot of them nasty like that. They keep their things smelling so very bad. You know what I mean? And they don't want to wash inside of their coochie out. They don't want to use no soap. Ladies keep telling you, women keep telling you, it's all on you know, these videos on YouTube that they don't wash it inside of their vaginas. I don't know why they're so scared and paranoid, and they always seem to have panic attacks about soap. They're afraid of soap, they're afraid of water. They're ready to let their pussy smell all silly and shitty and funky, you know? And these smells frequently accompany symptoms like itching, burning, or abnormal discharge, you know? If the odor is persistent, you should consult a healthcare provider for diagnosis and treatment, ladies. I'm gonna tell you again, if your pussy smelling all funky and stale, you understand? And if the odor is persistent, you should consult a healthcare provider for diagnosis and treatment. Common causes of strong vaginal odor: bacterial vaginosis, often presents with a fishy smell, especially after intercourse or menstruation. You know what I mean? These ladies are nasty. You know, every time we turn around, that Kotek be lit up. You know, one time I had walked in Applebee's, pick up my food, and he had like 4 beautiful bitches just gathering around by the front desk where the register was. It was looking all beautiful, but the place was lit up. It smelled like period funk. Period funk. Period funk. Period funk. Now, trichomoniasis, an STI that can cause strong fishy odor. Strong fishy odor. What? Strong fishy odor. You know, along with green, yellow discharge and discomfort. You know, these ladies, you know, they be forgetting that the tampon is on them. You know, forgotten tampon, you know, or a foreign body, you know. A retained tampon can cause a severe putrid rotten smell. Putrid rotten smell. Putrid rotten smell. Poor hygiene or sweating. A lot of these ladies stink. That means they musty in their pussy. Musty in their pussy. Musty in their pussies. Musty in their pussies. Musty in their pussy. Musty in their pussy. Musty in their pussy. Poor hygiene or sweating. Sweat accumulations can lead to odor. You know, on diet and hydration. Intense odors can sometimes be caused by dietary choices they make. When to see a doctor. It is important to seek medical advice if the odor is accompanied by persistent strong fishy odor, or rot. You understand? A lot of these ladies be rotting in their pussies, you know, and a lot of ladies I be seeing online, they be dancing like stripping. And I ain't gonna lie, they be looking sexy, but I don't like what I see because they need to be ashamed of themselves. You know, and I'm not looking for a prostitute or a hooker, a woman that wants to make every man dick hard. I know that you can never be my wife. You know, I don't appreciate the disrespect you have for yourself. And I will never put myself in line with all them other men that you trying to, you know, make it on hard. You know, and it shows that you can control yourself and you are an easy lover. You know what I mean? And you will fuck any man. That's the type of spirit I see through you. When I see a lady with high shorts and be shaking it like she want to sit on every dick that she's, you know, half hard. And they got ladies that do that. They will fuck a man back to back. For instance, they can have like 10 men laying down with their dick pointed up, and she would get on every man and fuck every man. and fuck every man hard riding them until each and every man come all inside of her vagina. And I'm not looking for women that have that type of an evil spirit because your pussy stinks. I know you got nothing but different cocks all up in your pussy and all that different comments all up in your pussy, and you yuck it to me. And yikes, it's very scary to know that your pussy has been stretched all out. A lot of you ladies got ugly cooches and your pussy looking all silly and shit because you let all these different ruined dicks that's the size of my entire forearm go deep inside of you and stretch you and fuck you up. And a lot of you ladies are so mental and schizophrenic, you be putting baseball bats up in your pussy. And you would even put your entire fist. And a lot of you ladies are so fucking desperate and nasty and pathetic, you be letting two men fuck at the same time. Like you would let two men put their dicks inside of your pussy and stretch it extra wider. And that's not fair. If you think that I'm going to, heart your video when you up there shaking like you want to fuck every man that's watching you, no. I'm ashamed of you, and I don't like what I see. It breaks my heart. That's why I can't put a heart to it. It looks like it's hard to find a decent woman that knows how to act normal. Don't be doing all that shaking and showing men your pussy like you wait for every fucking man. You just look so easy. And I'd be scared if I was to give you a chance and you be my woman, you'd be cheating with other men because you're weak. Your pussy is weak. It's too weak. And if I see a woman that's dancing all nasty online, I know that you have too many dicks. And let's explain why a lot of you ladies, your pussy can't be stinking so very bad. It's persistent, strong, fishy, or rot-like odor, itching or burning, abnormal discharge. It'd be like gray-green, and it'd be thick. A lot of you ladies have pain, nothing but pain, during urination or intercourse. Immediate steps for management. You have to practice good hygiene. Wash it gently with warm water. Avoid harsh soaps. You know what I mean? The soaps that have chemicals in it. The best soap you can use to be able to wash inside of your vagina that's safe is ivory. That's the only purest soap that you can really use that won't tear your vagina up. But you got to clean in the inside. If you don't clean in the inside, men will taste how nasty and yucky your vagina tastes. You ladies, nasty. You always like a man to lick you. But if you don't wash the inside of it, we're going to taste how musty that is. If that's what you want us to throw up and vomit from tasting you musty? Well, you creepy, cheesy motherfuckers need to learn how to wash your pussies, too. You need to wear breathable clothing. Use cotton underwear to allow for airflow. Seek medical advice if symptoms present for more than a few days. It is best to see a professional gynecologist. Pussycat stinks. A mild, musky, or slightly tangy vaginal scent is normal. Why? Because these bitches stink. But a strong, fishy, or foul odor, especially with itching, pain, or unusual discharge, often indicates infection like bacterial vaginosis or trichomoniasis. It is usually caused by a thrown-off pH imbalance, sweat, or rarely forgotten tampon. Fishy smell, commonly caused by bacterial vaginosis and imbalance of vaginal bacteria, or sometimes trichomoniasis. A metallic smell typically occurs during or just after period. Sweet tangy smell, often due to diet, particularly high sugar intake or normal pH variations. Rotten, strong, foul smell can indicate a forgotten tampon. Temporary odor can occur after sweat buildup or sexual activity.